I guess I'll see you this afternoon. Come say hi.
Yeah. Even seems kind of done. Yeah.
The whole day up there, and that's okay. Part of like walking with her, and like I don't like.
We live in a small cabin in the forest, on a small island, in a strait. We've lived here for about 8 months, and are very much still learning and adapting to the pace that is at once busy and quiet. The reality of living off-grid is dynamic. There is a distinct sense of purpose and direction. And by that I mean there is always something to do. And if you don't do whatever it is that needs doing, no one will do it for you. Many people come to places like this looking for that reality of autonomy, to engage with life in a richer and more conscious way. And it's exactly why many people don't. Unique and resilient communities can be built in places where everyone understands and endeavors to meet the demands of this way of life. Almost every morning I walk this path to the beach. It's decorated with these paintings made by neighbors. It's funny, I don't always notice them or every single one of them. But when I brought my camera to show you the walk, it seemed almost impossible to capture the nature, to showcase the landscape. So I focused on these paintings. The landscape here is surreally beautiful, dense and vibrantly green, dotted with sheep and deer, an occasional eagle or vulture, fir trees, pine trees, arbutus trees, fallen trees, new trees, hundreds of years old trees. There are a lot of trees. And there are a lot of these sweet little paintings. It's nice to be reminded that human life is welcome and integral to the natural landscape. That we are a part of this ecosystem too, if we decide to live as a piece of it instead of as a profiteer over it, as a spoke on the wheel of it as opposed to the hub, to be woven into the natural fiber fabric. We are inhabitants of the earth. We are not the sun itself. I've learned in cities and in forests that the roads we walk in our lifetime will tell our stories. As we settle more and more into life on the island, I appreciate that I'm not entirely bushwhacking this one on my own. This road leads to the ocean, as all the best ones do. obsessed with getting my neck covered because it's windy and cold. I'm kind of worried that the camera would fall over. It's like hovering around in the wind. Especially when you come down to the beach. The weather just gets so much more dramatic. Look at this dramatic view. Usually, Mac and I do this earlier. Mac already came down here and did his version of our little morning walk and jump around. But I'm just taking it easy this morning, taking it slow, which is perfect for bringing you with me. So I'm happy to have time in the morning. It's so like luxurious, I guess is kind of the word, but it just feels so natural in winter and January like this to just not rush. You know, it's kind of what the season's about, or nature's kind of slow. So it's good. I've been really busy lately. It's not like I've been luxuriating and slowly moving through all of January. So yeah, just taking care of business. But today I'm like kind of chill, so I thought it'd be a good day to have a little day in the life kind of moment with you guys. So here I am. Yeah, it looks like rain. It's been really clear. This January's been really cold and sunny, which is like amazing. Everyone talks about the West Coast being like dreary and rainy and like dark, and I think we're in like a really nice pocket where the weather is actually very hospitable for an island in the middle of the ocean, as you can see. I mean, it's still wet, like I said before. There's like mud and muck everywhere, of course, but we're in for like some hydration and snow apparently. So hopefully, I'm kind of like missing snow. So like I don't mind if snow comes. I know it can be a big deal on the West Coast. People don't know what to do. Other than that, the weather report of it all, I've got just like lots of home stuff on the docket until later today. I'm going to a birthday party. So let's start walking home now. This is the uphill battle. The way down to the beach is the way down to the beach. The way home is always uphill. Let's go see the chickens. Ooh. Ah. Wow. I got a dozen, and then I have 5 in my pocket, which makes sense. They lay about 8 or 9 a day, and some mornings I come early and they're like still laying or like haven't laid yet. Yesterday I came pretty early and fed them, but they were like in the process, or like not even yet. So I didn't even take any eggs. There weren't any. So this is like 2 days worth. And they're wild. They just like eat all the scratch immediately. Like every day they'll eat like a full, like, it's like I only have like one hand. It feels like bowl of scratch. I mean, there are 9 of them and a rooster, but they just go for it. So I feel kind of bad sometimes. I come, I'm like, you've eaten all your food, but they have all this other like chicken feed. They just like love the scratch. They're after a treat. I don't blame them. You can hear them partying. Okay, on to the next. does not last too long in January. I like to get it like higher, but I need to move on with the day. I need to start a fire so that I can shower and do dishes, and I'll show you why. It takes time. So we have a gorgeous dog right here. First. She's like, what are you doing? Who are you talking to? So we have like the wood stove, regular, normal wood stove, whatever, nice wood stove. And then we have this water tank. Oh, it actually is kind of warm from overnight. Attached to the wood stove so that the heat from the stove heats the water. And then the water is plumbed into the sink in the shower so that we have wood stove hot water, essentially. Sometimes people call it a water jacket. It's like a water jacket in there. Yeah, so it's actually kind of like, it stays warm after, like, we have a fire going till like 3 or 4 in the morning ish. Like, who knows, it stops around 3, 4, 5 from going to sleep. And so we wake up and it's cold. And that always makes me feel like there's not gonna be any hot water, but it's warm. I'd like to maybe get spruced up. So that's kind of like the next chapter of the morning. Yeah, so here we go, start a fire. The little tail is wagging. So because of the wood stove, sleeping with it at night, I always feel like I have to wake up and blow my nose like crazy. But it actually makes for a good fire starter, so it's not a bad thing. It sort of like comes back around, right? Living in a climate that is really wet, a wood stove is good for drying you out. Cardboard in there. It's not that cold out, actually. Like, it's not terrible in here, but I would like to warm up like the other half of the cabin. Well, it's not really half, the other little room. You know, the dog looks so cute. I have to show you. She's sleeping. Those snores. Marry me. Okay, my fire is ripping a bit, beginning to rip. Oops. There we go. So now I'm gonna do some other chores or whatever, things around the house while that heats up. And while the dog snores and sleeps. I'm still whispering even though she's awake. Time to warm up this side of the house so I can be in there and not freeze my arse off. Yeah, I'm gonna stop whispering now. That just was habitual. So quickly became habitual. Let's make some tea. So it's time to wash the hair, but it kind of looks cute right now. Whatever, it's dirty. It's ready. We're lucky, living on an off-grid property, in an off-grid place, on an off-grid island. We have a shower, a real shower, like indoor. A lot of people have outdoor showers, or we have an outdoor tub, some version of that. But we've got this stand-up shower, so the water is warm enough to use it. How exciting. The thing with this way of life is you cannot stay naked or whatever. Am I gonna get in trouble like on YouTube for saying that? You cannot stay this way for very long. It's cold. There's no draw to be nude or not cozy. Coziness is primary at all times. So I'm gonna go get cozy. Started getting ready to go when I came outside. And there's a sheep right there, always running away because I closed the door. And there's a sheep up there. He was so close, he was like right there. And it's funny because they never get that close, or I feel like I never get to see them that close because of the dog. There they are. They're always running away from us. Anyway, sheep break. This was a very chill day. I think it captured the basics. No 2 days are really the same, even though the tasks repeat. Chop wood, carry water. Tend the garden, reap and eat the harvest. I hope you enjoyed the glimpse into our lives here. There's a lot more to show, so follow along if you're interested. Spring is springing now, and long, colorful days are ahead. I'm happy and grateful to share our time with you. Makita is too.